Hi y'all. Today I'm gonna do a little mukbang. Here's my little puppy boy. He's 7 months old, and I thought I'd do this mukbang. My name's Jose. This is my channel, Beyond Food Market, and I thought I'd do this mukbang while I'm eating this gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free ice cream, and talk about getting healthy. You know, I think that's what I want to talk about. Who knows what this conversation can go to, but this is a mukbang, and mukbang I think means loud, big mouth. What? In Korean, is that right? Comment below what it is. Well, let's get to it. So my name's Jose. I live on the south side of Chicago. This is so good. And I graduated university in 2004, and my girlfriend had left me, and I just started eating. Like eating. Non-stop. 24/7. I got into like one might say a lowered state, and I just stayed there for a while. And one day I was playing at the park with my daughter, and I was having trouble. She was running around. And I'm chasing her. And then suddenly my body was like, yo, bro, you need to immediately stop because something's going to happen. I had to stop. My heart was pounding. I was having trouble breathing. So I sat down, tried to compose myself. I remember how I couldn't breathe. I was like, it's like I couldn't even catch my breath. Anyway, that was pretty crazy. But fast forward, gluten had a lot to do with it. So I finally composed myself after like, I don't know, 10 minutes. During that time of me eating the ice cream, of me sitting there, I was thinking about how I was when I was younger. Because I was like, I don't remember being like this when I was younger. Like, I got pretty big, up to 245. And I was like, what is wrong? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, what happened to you, Jose? Like, seriously. I was like, what happened to you, Jose? That was my wake-up call. That was my wake-up call. I mean, I said point blank. That was my wake-up call. And I started eating better. That was it. Started eating better. I remember when I first started eating better, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to eat. I remember going into the cupboard, the food pantry. I mean, got a can of mixed vegetables, put them in the stove, heated it up, and that's what I ate. Because when I was a kid, we saw like videos in our classroom. There was some kid that gained weight because he became sedentary and started eating wrong foods. So I always remembered that. And I think I used that, really. So I just started eating better. And then I went gluten-free. I discovered something about gluten-free. So the first year of eating better and doing exercising, I lost 20 pounds for the whole year. I thought that was fabulous. The next year was like 15. And then 10. So by this time I felt good enough to start working. Because it was having trouble working because I was always tired because of the gluten. So I'm working at Gio's Eats Pizza. Oh, I forgot to tell you, before I started working, I started looking for a cure for myself because I graduated from DePaul University in 2004. So this taught us about like research and how to find stuff. Like, all right, I'll do the same thing for trying to see if I can find myself a cure because I was always sick my whole life. I Googled everything. I thought I had a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I thought I had sleeping disorder. Because I had insomnia. And on top of that, there'd be days I could sleep 12, 14, 16 hours a day and still wake up tired. So, yeah, that was crazy. So I'm working at Gio's Eats Pizza. And this guy's like, hey man, did you try the gluten-free pizza? I said, no. He was my buddy went gluten-free, lost 5 pounds. Now, if you know me, I've been looking to lose pound. Because I was like researching all this. I thought I had like candida, thought I had sleeping disorder, insomnia, Crohn's disease. Oh, and candida was probably the best starter for me. Because this is an overgrowth of bad bacteria because of a lot of carbs. So I reduced my carb intake and I started feeling better. Little did I know that I was going gluten-free. So, fast forward, I'm working at this pizza place. The guy says, have you tried it? I said, no, I haven't. So, he told me his buddy lost 5 pounds. I was like, say less. So, honestly, now that I really think about it, I think he could see those symptoms on me that he saw on his friend. That's what I really believe. And he saw me, he's like, dude, you got the same symptoms my friend does. So, I wonder if I could tell. I think I can kind of tell too. So, he told me his friend lost 5 pounds. So I went home, Googled it. Came across a website from mindbodygreen.com. They're all over social media platforms, and they're like, 10 signs you could have a gluten issue. And I was really? I'm like, what is that? Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, so here goes. Number 1, fatigue. I was always tired. Number 2, brain fog. Oh, dude, I used to have to get... My teachers would take me to go get tested. They thought I had a learning disability. My whole school career. Bloating. Number 3, I was always bloated. Always. I was always puffy. Joint and muscle pain. Always sore, always tight. Lower back was always in pain. But then I heard that was about kidneys, anyway, or something like that. So, joint pain. My knees always hurt. My hands, felt like I had arthritis. Number 5, diarrhea, constipation, and smelly feces. Check. Number 7, skin issues. Like keratosis pilaris. Keratosis pilaris. Little bumps on the back of the arm. I always have bumps on the back of my arm all the time. Iron deficiency. Anemia. I believe that has a big role because when you eat gluten, it kills off the villi or villi in your small intestine. And that's what absorbs nutrients. Weight gain. You can also have weight loss. Abdominal pain. Oh. The worst. And the noises, all the gurgling sound. 10. Headaches / migraines. I never really suffered too much from migraines. A few here and there, but I always had like a throb in my head. And I always had a ring in my ear, like a ringing. My ears were always ringing, like ring. Anyway, those are the most common signs. With that said, could be from other things as well, but if you regularly experience these issues when you eat like white bread or something and there's no other cause, yeah, you might have an issue. So then, I go gluten-free. My whole world changes. Literally, my whole world. I wasn't tired anymore. Like, dude, when I tell you I was sick my whole life. I was a kid in Mexico. I went to Mexico at 7 months old. I returned to the States when I was 4.5. But during the time I was there, I was always sick. So, we went to go see all the doctors in the town. We even saw like natural healers there that would pray and light candles. And I literally saw tons of like, I'm not even kidding. Took so much medication. I even saw a specialist in Mexico City. I just don't know why nobody could figure it out. I really don't. But anyway. I came back to the United States and saw more doctors. They're like, we gotta take your tonsils out, because I had trouble swallowing. I even have trouble swallowing too. So they took my tonsils out. That didn't help. And I was always tired, always sick. It was just terrible. On top of that, I feel like I always like smelled like a foul odor all over my body. I think it had a lot to do with like the meat and the gluten issue. Really compounded the effects. So once I got rid of that gluten, my world changed. In like less than 2 weeks, I woke up and I wasn't tired. It's a miracle. I was always tired. I would be driving like this too. I'm telling you, I was always tired. So I got rid of that, and then like 4 years ago, because I was eating gluten and meat, but I started eating better with that. With gluten, I didn't eat more vegetables. So I kind of just started eating better every day. And 4 years ago, I went vegan. Now, I'm not telling you to go vegan, but that's my story. Went vegan, changed my whole life, changed my whole world, and that's what started Beyond Food Market. I want to just share how, on top of that, eating gluten-free, what I discovered recently, has a new meaning for me. I discovered that eating gluten-free is me eating like more indigenous. Because I discovered that Spain introduced wheat flour, aka gluten, to Mesoamerica during the colonization. So to me, that's really just me eating more indigenous, vegan indigenous, if you will. And that is my story. And I post gluten-free vegan content on my channels. And just try to share my story to inspire others the way other stories have inspired me. And that is our mukbang. That's our little story about my health, how I got healthier, gluten-free, then went vegan. Comment any questions. Peace and love.